Hey guys, what's up? It's Bella here from Earth. Thank you so much for being here. As always, I'm here with a weekly reading, looking at the energies of the week and seeing if any messages come through from my guides from Spirit that'll help us all, help you align, help to empower you, and just to send some love. I do have some crystal bowls playing in the background. That is me playing the crystal bowls. I absolutely love doing that. So I hope that as you listen in and tune in, you are receiving healing and alignment, and your vibration and energy shifts. So again, thank you to those that have watched, that have commented, that have liked, and that have subscribed. All right, so I did pray over the cards. So if you need to know any deck information, just let me know. And all right, so I want to look at the energies for this week. I'm here with Archangel Metatron, Ascended Master Jesus. So what are the energies for this week? What are we looking at? There's one. If I can have one or two more, please. Wow. And these are awesome cards. Okay, so first we have the Temple Path, Blossoming Abundance, and then Cornucopia. So, I mean, first I have to mention that I see and I feel so much light, so much happiness, just so much light and happiness, and lightness meaning like light feelings, light vibrations. There's so much light coming, and it's almost like I almost feel like it's a glimpse of what is to come. So that's awesome. The Temple Path is, it talks about like the path towards your inner temple. So the path within, the path to yourself, the path to your own inner knowing, your own inner clarity, your own happiness, your own awakening. And so this card could reflect or mean that there's going to be even more introspection, especially, which would make sense because more states are imposing restrictions here in the U.S. So we don't have much options anymore. For example, in some states, places are not open, like for recreation. Only those that are the emergency workers. So with all these restrictions and the fact that we aren't going to be able to spend time outside, this is probably a reflection of that we are going to be going inwards. And for some, I feel that, people didn't take it serious the first time, and not quarantining. I'm talking about, self-reflection, self-happiness, things like that. People didn't take it seriously the first time, so I feel like now they're going to be taking it serious. We as a collective are going to be taking this serious, where we're going to be going on a journey of finding out who we are. What makes us happy. And so blossoming abundance and cornucopia, I I'm just gonna leave that there. Like, that's so awesome. This is what's gonna come of us taking the time to just chill out, spend time with ourselves, getting to know ourselves, finding out more about ourselves, healing that we didn't even know we needed. All of that is gonna come. Yes. Okay. Messages from the soul. I feel like, the message with the first 3 cards is, once you go inward, you will find everything that you're looking for. You won't have a need to look outside anymore. You'll finally realize that what you've always needed has been inside of you all along. So you won't have to look outside of yourself for your needs to be met, for you to feel satisfaction, for you to feel happy, for you to feel abundant. You'll start to realize that abundance isn't material, money, wealth. It's your joy. That's really the currency that should matter to all of us, is our joy, our happiness, our well-being. And depending on that and focusing on solely that. And there's a shift that's happening, and I feel it with the first 3 cards that I pulled out. There is that shift. People are going to be more aware of the fact that they have these things inside of them, what they thought they always needed in others, or from life, from anything outside of them. They thought that by attaining these things, whether it be wealth, whether it be a certain position, a certain weight, that these things would bring meaning to their lives. But there's a shift that's happening where people are gonna be more aware. They're gonna realize that that's honestly that's just not true anymore. So the soul messages is trust. I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. So this is opening up to the unknown. And I know that was my last video, but really it's learning to trust what you don't know, learning to trust what you don't see, learning to trust that you're taken care of. That's a big one. Pride. I love myself and I see myself in everyone. So taking away pride, connecting with everything, connecting with the oneness of us all, and realizing that everything and everyone is the same. We're all creations of God. And so really taking the time to work your pride out of, and your ego out of the equation, connecting with all that is, connecting with love, connecting with abundance, connecting with happiness, fulfillment, and then growth. I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. So I feel like this is what's happening on a deep level. This is what's wanted, although many may not be aware that that's what's wanted. But this growth, I feel like, is inevitable. I feel like these cards are, saying that the cries are being heard loud and clear. That everyone on a subconscious level, sometimes even consciously, they want growth, they want consciousness, they want expansion, they want abundance, and that's what's going to be happening. But the growth that's going to be happening is going to be happening in a way where we can't see all of the steps. We can't see what's happening behind the curtains. And so Spirit is asking, for all of us to trust and to really work on our own pride and connecting with the energy, the oneness of us all. So that's awesome. Okay, so let me pull out some cards, open it up to the Tower, so I feel many people can be experiencing Tower moments. Okay, what are the energies for this week, please? What are the energies for this week? A lot of cards came out. I'm just gonna split because these cards are jumping. I'm gonna split, okay. Okay, we've got the Wheel of Fortune, Seven of Swords, and the Six of Pentacles. And I'm just gonna pull some clarifiers on top of that so we can know all of the energies at play. So the Wheel of Fortune, that's just, it's just fate. Really, it's, you know, okay, bottom of the deck, Page of Swords. So really, Page of Swords is, it can be a message, it can be a new thought, it can be a new idea, and we're not seeing it through, we're not really weighing the options. We kind of just have this thought and we want to act on impulse on this thought. So yes, so that's the underlying energy. And I feel like what this might be saying is sometimes our own thoughts hinder us because we think that our thoughts are, it's kind of like this pride situation where we kind of, we think that what we think to be true, we aren't really allowing us to sit with a thought long enough to really consider, is this you know, is coming from my higher self, is this coming from my ego? But it's like right now I feel like all of us, well, not all of us, but the majority of us are coming from a place where we're not allowing ourselves to understand others, to sit with thoughts and just really sit with thoughts and allow ourselves to know, like, is this coming from a good, positive, healthy place, or is this not coming from a good, you know, positive, healthy place? And so that's the overall energy. The first card we got was the Wheel of Fortune, and underneath that is the Star. So it's kind of like I was saying with the growth, like what we've wanted for, what we've wanted and what we've been asking for is coming. And what have we wanted? Is this consciousness? Is this deeper a level of awareness, of self-awareness? And this Wheel of Fortune is saying, like, listen, y'all asked, and now y'all are getting delivered exactly what y'all wanted. But the thing is that it doesn't appear to be that way. But trust that all of this is in the hands of the divine. It's happening how it should. It's happening in a way where even though it may appear to be going in one direction, it's honestly going to bring us on the path of what you wanted: greater awareness, healing, joy. So you asked, we are delivering. That's what I feel like that message is. And so the Seven of Swords is always a tricky card. It's kind of like, and this is the underlying energy. Sorry though, it wasn't upside down. And so I'm going to pull a clarifier for the Seven of Swords, because the Seven of Swords for me, like I said, has always been a tricky card. Clarifier for the Seven of Swords. Okay. So the Nine of Cups came out. Nine of Cups is, your happiness, your joy. Everything is satisfactory in your life. Everything is pleasant. Your wishes, everything that you've ever wanted, they're all kind of being granted. All your wishes are fulfilled. Your happiness here. So let me sit with this for a second, just so I can understand. I feel, the Seven of Swords, you see this person's like walking away from something, but they're not bringing all of, and it's almost like an untrustworthy type of energy. This person's walking away. This person's watching over their shoulder, over their back. They're trying not to get caught, but yet inevitably it's like they will, because you don't have enough hands or room to carry all of the swords. You see, these two swords are being left behind. So it's almost like this person's walking away, but they're still not seeing the bigger picture. Like, they're trying to leave a situation. They don't even care if they get caught, but they really don't even see the full situation. And so, and then underneath is the Hanged Man. So it's kind of like you don't see the full situation. And this is also saying, you don't see the full situation, but you're here trying to, at least. And so, with the world heading in, it seems like it's heading into this darkness. We're really heading into the light, and I feel like that's what the first three cards were reflecting. We're heading into the light, but really it looks like right now we're heading into darkness because of everything that's happening, at least here in the US. And so this card for me is like, we're trying to escape that. We're trying to dodge the bullet. This is kind of the feeling that I was getting. We're trying to dodge the bullet of this darkness that's happening here in the US. And this card is saying, you have to look at it from a different perspective. You can't dodge this darkness, because at the end of the day, this darkness is really lightness, and it's bringing you what you wanted. So don't be afraid of how things appear. Don't be afraid of this quote unquote darkness. You have to take the time, spend time with looking at your life, at your situations, in order to realize that this is going to serve you in such a big way. It's going to serve you, and it's going to help you achieve everything that you've ever wanted. And remember, what was it that we secretly, unconsciously want? Is that growth, is that expansion, that consciousness, that awareness, that awakening, the healing. So look at it from a different perspective and know and trust that, again, this is going to lead you to where you want to go, to your wishes being fulfilled. Okay, then we have the Six of Pentacles and then the Two of Pentacles. So reciprocity. So helping, lending a helping hand, asking and receiving, giving and receiving, and then kind of the balance here. And I feel like this, this is all a reflection of I feel like this is a reflection of the law of give and take, the law of karma. What you give is what you get. So I feel like this is saying, like, be careful of the energy that you are projecting. Be careful of what it is that you have going on inside, because what you give is what you're going to get. And if you don't know what you're giving, maybe this is saying, go within and figure out what is your energy really asking for. And this can be like unconsciously, like you energetically can be asking for failure and loss, and you have no idea, So I feel like this is saying take into consideration your vibration, your energy, what it is that you are unknowingly asking the universe for. I'm going to pull a clarifier for that. So that was the first message that I got. Also, in this time, while you I also feel like it's saying that, the darkness that you're trying to run from, when you are able to come out on the other side because you've looked at it from a different perspective, your story will help others. I feel like that's what this is saying too. Your story will help others. You'll be able to give back to others. You'll be able to make people feel less alone. You'll be able to give motivation and inspiration. You'll be able to be a teacher to some degree. Okay. Clarifier, please, for the Six of Pentacles. Okay, we've got a lot of cards here, but I feel like the card that wanted to come out was the Eight of Swords. So this is a card that reflects self-imprisonment. Your own energy is making, I feel like it was what I was saying before. This is like a self-imprisonment type of card. It's like everything that you're going through in your life, you're subconsciously asking for energetically. And so the same way that this woman here can get, she's not really trapped, but she thinks she is, right? And so this is saying, what is your energy emitting? Are you trapping yourself? Take note of that. Take note of that. Is your energy working for you? Is it working against you? Because you have the power to leave, to go forward, to stop all of these things from happening in your life, and to actually receive that which you want. So, spend a lot of time, I feel like this is saying, spend a lot of time noticing your patterns, your behaviors. What are you really asking the universe for that you aren't aware of? And the way that you'll know that is by realizing and comparing what you're receiving from people, from your job, from everywhere. What are you receiving in your life? Financially, in your job, in your relationships, in your family, from yourself, from strangers, life. All of that, if you take all of that into consideration, will let you know where you're vibrating at. And so, yes, that's how you begin to notice what you're really asking for. And then you can take the steps to start changing that once you feel like you've got a good handle on your energy and being a deliberate, Abraham Hicks calls it deliberate creator, meaning you really focus on your vibration and really focusing on what it is that you are feeling at all times, and making it a priority to feel the best that you can at all times. That's going to help you receive that which you want and not that which you don't want. So, but yes, overall, we are heading into a period where we're going on an ascension journey. We're going on an awakening journey, this path of enlightenment, and it looks like a path to destruction and a path of darkness, but really there's a whole lot of light that's being, that's going on, that's being shined on us, question mark. And that's going to take us to look at it from a different perspective, us to kind of sit with our thoughts and not let our pride get in the way, and using our story to help others along the way, so that we can help our fellow, brothers and sisters, our, family members, our strangers, humanity. We can help each other on this journey, because that's what we're all here for. And so the way that you are able to help others and give back to others is by really becoming a deliberate creator, becoming somebody who's deliberately focused on always feeling the best that they can, always aligning to who they are and love, because that's who you really are. And so I'm looking at this, and the death card is here, and I feel like this is definitely saying this is signifying the death of ego, the death of pride, and in all of us. And this is like a slow journey, hard and difficult at times, but so rewarding, because look at what's coming. It's the abundance, it's happiness, it's cornucopia, it's wealth, prosperity, happiness. All of this is on the horizon for all of us, no matter what life or the world looks like. So that's encouraging. I just want to ask the angels for one card here before we go. One card, please. Angels, can we have one card, please, for the week? Okay, notice the signs. Yes, the signs you've been receiving are heaven sent. We drop feathers, coins, and other signs upon your path to remind you that you're loved and you're never alone. So you're never alone. Notice the signs, which is kind of what I was saying here. Take inventory of everything that's happening around you in your life. That way you can understand how and what role you play in all of this, which is everything, but baby steps, I know. So yes, notice the signs and know that there's always help all around us, in physical beings, non-physical, your loved ones, spirit, God, all the angels. Yes, so believe that's it for this week, guys. I will see you guys next week. I hope you guys have an amazing week, and I'm sending you all so much love. Bye.